Hey guys, welcome to at-home workout number 30. This is the workout of the day for Sunday, April 12th, and happy birthday to Katie Sillop. Before I begin, just a reminder, we have a virtual class tomorrow at 10 a.m., so we hope you guys can join us for that. And John, let's take us through the warm-up.
Yeah, so to get warm for this, we're going to go through a couple of our basics. You're going to open up with a 400-meter run. When you get back from that, we'll do 5 right and 5 left Spider-Man lunges. Good long lunge, elbows inside the foot, and then switch legs. Then we're going to do 5 inchworms in place. So Nikki will walk her hands out, hit a push-up at the end, and then walk her hands back in nice and slow. Notice lots of little steps there. Just get a good stretch through the back of your legs. You're going to do 20 jumping jacks. And then 10 right and 10 left high knee skips. Nice. Perfect. So that's going to be kind of our unloaded warm-up, and then we're going to get into some weightlifting work. So we're going to go 14 single leg, single arm deadlifts. So Nikki's going to grab her kettlebell. You can be with the dumbbell as well. So you're going to put the bell in the opposite arm of the leg that you'll be standing on. So Nikki's going to stand on her left leg, the bell's in her right hand. She's going to reach her back foot way back and hinge over. Come down. If you can touch the floor, awesome. If not, you might only be going down to just a little below the knee. That's fine. If you'll go 7 on one side and then 7 on the other, try to keep a straight spine. Notice you're not seeing a lot of twist in her torso as she does this. Awesome. 7 right, 7 left. Then we're going to go 14 two-arm push presses. So she'll bring that bell up, and now she just gets a little leg drive, squeezes her butt, and locks out overhead. Take some time with these. Notice her arms are going way back, so her biceps are by her ears. Try and fight for that. That'll start to loosen up your shoulders for later on. And then the last piece of our warm-up is going to be 14 half-kneeling rotational chops. So here you're going to grab something lighter. You're probably not using your kettlebell or dumbbell for this. You plant a knee on the floor, and Nikki's going to grab some object. It could even be just your hands held together. She's going to come down to the side of the back knee, and then she's going to twist up and across her body and out to the side. So you get this real long twist through your torso the whole way, and she's really striving for a range of motion. Again, the weight is not really the issue there. The weight is just something to kind of keep your hands together when you're twisting. And that's going to take you into the actual movements for the workout. So I'm going to hand off for Nikki for the workout of the day.
And it was 2 rounds of the weighted
Oh
stuff.
yes, 2 rounds of the weighted stuff, yeah.
Alright, so for the workout of the day, we're going to get out there and enjoy the nice weather. We have some 800-meter runs for you. The workout is 800-meter run, 50 snatches, that's 25 on each side. Another 800-meter run, 40 reverse lunges, that's 20 on each side. And then 800-meter run and 30 thrusters, 15 on the side. So the last part of your warm-up is just making sure you hit at least a couple reps of each of these movements. Make sure muscles feel good, joints feel good, movements feel okay for the day. Let's start with our snatches. Okay, so we've already done these a few times. We did a breakout video. We'll make sure to relink that for you. Okay, so with the kettlebell, the snatch is actually going to start from a swing. Okay, so you might want to kind of get into one-arm swing and get comfortable with that motion. You can see the kettlebell is just coming down to right above his knees. That back is nice and straight, and he's popping his hips to get that thing moving. What he's going to do, once it's up at that kind of highest point, he's going to be pulling his elbow in towards his body and punching up to the sky to snatch this overhead. John, you can do a few. There we go. And show from the front. What I want you to see from the front is how that elbow is not pulling out this way. The elbow is pulling back. Okay, swing, pull back, and punch to the sky. Awesome. All right, so that's the kettlebell snatch, and it's going to be 25 on each arm. You can break that up any way you want to. If you want to do sets 5, 10, 15, or if you want to go for all 25 in a row. John, let's grab the dumbbell quick, and we'll show them. If you're doing this with a dumbbell, I would recommend that you actually go down and touch the floor every time. If that's really uncomfortable, you just have to get below your knee, kind of to the mid-shin area. But that might actually end up being harder on your back than just resetting the floor every time. So from there you can see John has this dumbbell back between his arches of his feet, back by his ankle bones. He's getting that chest as tall as he can with a little bitty dumbbell. Okay, he's gonna stand up, pop the hips. Okay, and that would be the muscle snatch where he extends right up. If your weight's a little heavy for you, you may actually kind of re-bend under it just a little bit. Cool. Land on some soft knees and stand up tall. Depending on your weight, hopefully you can knock out quite a few on one side and then switch and do quite a few on the other side. When we're saying 25 on each side, we're imagining you can at least open up with a set of 10. If your weight doesn't allow you to do that, you probably want to scale back. Agreed?
Yep.
Cool. All right, so the second weightlifting movement, you go up for another 800, you come back. The second movement is going to be the reverse lunge. We've also done a lot of these. You can rack this any way you want. If you like the goblet squat where it's up on your chest, that's A-okay. For the reverse lunge, he's going to take one leg, send it way back, tap the knee, and stand up tall, and then hit the other side. And again, you can do, if you want a real good burn, you can do several in a row on one side, okay? And then switch and hit. And that's going to be faster than alternating every single rep.
Yeah.
The other way he can rack this is just right outside, kind of sitting right on that bicep, okay? And hit the reps that way. Okay?
Cool.
Make sure that you're really sending that back leg back so that your front leg can stay vertical. We want at least a 90-degree angle there. And you're going to need that. You're going to go out for your third 800-meter run. When you come back in, we're doing thrusters. Okay? So thruster, now he's always going to have that wrapped on the shoulder, feet out in squat width. He's going to drop into a below parallel squat. And as he stands up, when he's 3/4 of the way stood up, he's going to violently pop those hips and use that to get a little motive force behind that kettlebell and pop it up overhead. There you go. Now pause at the top. Sorry to make you do this. Notice his arm is vertical. There's very little distance right between his bicep and his ear. We don't want this winging out to the side. You want it nice and close. All right. Cool. Make sure on those squats, thrusters always try to pull you into your toes. So make sure tomorrow that you're really sending the hips back, driving those knees out, and using that posterior chain so you're not being pulled forward into your toes too much.
50,
40, 30.
Yeah, 50, 40, 30. Cool.
Cool. All right. Anything I didn't cover? Only thing I wanted to mention, that kettlebell snatch, the first movement, it is more technical. If that's beating up the back of your wrist and you're not enjoying it, you can just do 2-arm kettlebell swings, and you'll sub out 75 Russian kettlebell swings.
Cool. All right, so that's going to take us to our cash out, which is going to be max hollow rocks in a minute. So for the hollow rock, Nikki's going to lay down on the floor. Nikki's going to show like a pure hollow rock here, right? Like the full move. Yeah, arms are locked out. You can see she just gets this really shallow bowl, and then the rocking motion is very subtle, right? So she's really firing away here. 1, 2, 3, right? If you can maintain that for a minute, everything's going to be burning. Realistically, that's pretty hard to do. So the closer you can bring your limbs into your body, the more reasonable this becomes. So Nikki can then put her arms forward, tuck her knees, and then she can roll again. But the big thing you should notice here is there isn't like a disjointed movement. It's not like she's hitting her back and then her legs come. It's a roll across her back, and that's what we want to go for. And it seems simple, but the final version of this is she can grab under her knees for some support and just pull into that rounded position. And you still need to use your abs to rock for this. Oh, you're right.
Don't do it on a harder floor.
Yeah, have some padding there. But you still need to use your abs to control for that rock. But it's going to be as many as you can in a minute. The actual number, it doesn't matter a ton. We're going to record it, but we're trying to see, can you stay under tension for that full minute?
Okay, so this would be hardest, and then you can go here, you can go here, right, and then the last one is all the way up.
Yeah. And then the cool down, we're going to hit the tree pose. Oh,
John's going to be yoga today.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 movements for our cool down. First is tree pose. Okay, really what we're going for is just a little bit of balance work today. So your goal is to be able to balance on one foot. The opposite foot comes up onto that leg. It can be below the knee or above the knee, depending on your flexibility. Okay, John's tree pose, he's in kind of the prayer position. You absolutely can reach up tall, try to look up and open up that chest. There you go. Okay, and you're going to be balancing there for 30 seconds. on one side and then 30 seconds on the other side. Second thing we have is a little bit of a hip and quad opener for you. So, here you go if you want that.
Thank you.
He's going to get into a tall kneel position. So just basically a lunge position. And he's going to grab the ankle of that back foot. There we go. It's basically like a couch stretch, just without a wall. It's going to feel just a little differently, and you can kind of control a little bit more how much stretch you want to get out of that.
Whew.
Okay, 30 seconds on each side.
Yeah.
And that is it for tomorrow. It's supposed to be a beautiful day, so we hope you get out there and enjoy it.
Yeah, run fast.
All right, have a good one, guys.